to first thank you for watching this video and I would appreciate if you could subscribe to this channel as we continue to do our mission and to bring fairness into our justice system. Today's video is entitled Norfolk State Student / Veteran Attacked Brutally by Police Dogs. John, this young woman was attending a party. It's like 2 o'clock, after 2 o'clock in the morning, and there's a fight that broke out, and a police officer went to stop her to ask her questions about the fight. And she just, look here, she had nothing to do with the fight. She was not fighting, nor did she have anything to do with the fight. Well, they decided to detain her. And I have never heard of witnesses being detained. I can understand you being, there's probable cause. We're not lawyers in no stretch of the imagination, but you have to have a reason to detain someone. And they detained this woman here, and I believe that she was handcuffed. And then they allowed the dogs.
Yeah, then they put the dogs.
They put the dogs on it. And if you look at the images, I hope you can have a picture of you'll see the image on the on our screen here. But the image of the dogs, what they did to her, that young girl's leg.
They bit a hole in her leg.
They bit a hole in her leg. And I'm shocked to say that
chunk.
Right.
They put a chunk out of her leg.
Yeah.
Put your hand in.
But what in the world? What police officers would allow that to happen to that young girl? 21 years old.
It was totally uncalled for. Totally, based on the article, it was totally uncalled for. Never should have happened.
And that's all we can go by. But that's man, somebody need to lose their job off of that. I mean, look, I'm not a big fan of I'm not a fan at all of police officers who are using excessive force, but this was excessive force. She was not arrested. For as I know, she was not arrested. She wasn't obstructing justice. If you don't know anything, you don't know anything, and you don't have to speak to police officers. Am I right? You don't have to say, I'm sorry, officer, I don't know. Do the Marshawn Lynch. You know who Marshawn Lynch is?
No.
Oh my goodness. We'll be seeing him on Sunday at the Super Bowl. But look, he doesn't. You know your rights. This young woman, apparently, she knew her rights. She didn't have nothing to say. She didn't see anything. So if I didn't see anything, I can go on my way unless you're arresting me. Now, if you're arresting me, what is the cause? There was no probable cause for her. She was not fighting, and even if she was fighting, unless you had evidence to say that she was fighting, you can't stop her. Can't.
But he did, and he sicked the dogs on her, and that was totally uncalled for.
For what I understand, it was 2 dogs there.
Yeah. And we've seen other videos of policemen using dogs and sicking dogs on people, and it's just a brutal act. It's a brutal act. It's terrifying to have a dog to literally chew on you.
You got that right. You got a couple dogs out there. Them some big dogs.
Yeah. Well, they can do damage.
They can.
I mean,
I would not want to look here. Wait a minute. She was handcuffed.
Yeah.
She couldn't. So it isn't like she can do. But what you can do, because a dog is, man. You talking about a 80-pound dog, man. That's almost all. Probably about 90% muscle.
Lethal weapon is exactly what it is. I've given my Rotties ham bones, and they get it in the back teeth. And it sounds like a gun, because when they come down, it literally shatters and splinters from a ham bone come out. And so, could you imagine them biting on flesh?
What? No. Well, I tell you what, like I said, we're not lawyers, but I tell you what, she has a lawsuit on her hands. Yeah. Unfortunately, in our justice system, she's in order for her to get justice quick, this got to continue being in the press.
Sure.
Because that's the only way you get. That's the only way you get justice. At least for a black person, get the justice is that you got to get that case in the press, and we need to share. Please share this video, share the story, go online and find the story, share the story. But this story needs to be told because it's not told enough. John, I only seen it on Facebook.
Yeah.
You know, on Facebook I saw it, and so this story needs to be told. And this is a veteran.
Sad stories, veteran who give her life. But you know, oftentimes our veterans give their lives for our country, put it on the line, then they come back here, and they are treated worse than a prisoner of war.
Yeah, sure enough. Sure enough, you know, you get more. You have less right now, and I'm not going to go here. You know where I want to go. I'm not going to go here, but look here, man. You got veterans that have long waiting lines to get treatment in the VA, and these guys are coming back from Iraq. But you got people that coming across the border, they can get all kinds of stuff.
Sure.
That's not right.
We've got a workshop at the church, Mount Moriah, at the end of April, last weekend in April, for veterans to try and assist with some of the issues and the backlogs that our veterans have.
Yeah, it is one. Look, the government, the VA. I'm a vet, and the vets they do okay as far as, you know, VA hospital does okay, but they can be, there's a lot they can do. They can stand to prove a lot, and so I'm glad that at least it's being looked at by this administration. They're looking at trying to improve the Veterans Hospital, the VA hospital, but vets are not getting as much as they're not getting as much as what they should be getting. We're not treated as we should be, as they're serving, and some of them risking after losing life and limb, and still not being, you know, treated fairly with our government. So, John, you got anything else on this one?
No, that's it. Just anytime you can help a vet, reach out to Helping Hand.
Matter of fact, if you want to help a vet, go ahead and then subscribe to this channel. Like that one? Subscribe to this channel. You can help us out. Keep this in mind about this Norfolk State student, and we hopefully can have some good news here in the near future about her. We thank you for your time. Our time is up. This has been another edition of